What's up? So I just got back from a quick trip to Barbados. I was there visiting my boyfriend who is in Barbados for medical school. I realize I say that line a lot without giving y'all more information or context, like how long is he there? Why is he there? What is long distance like? So I'm gonna give y'all some tea today. I feel like we're friends now, and I'm going to go over just him being in medical school and what has been working for us long distance. And while we do that, I'm gonna make a matcha because it's been a few days since I had one, so I'm just gonna do a little cold whisk and chat. So my boyfriend attends Ross University, which is an excellent med school located in Barbados. Just for context, there are less than 200 medical schools in the US. So if you are going to medical school, you may have to be open to going outside of your city, your state, and maybe even your country. Ross has a great program. You do 2 years there, then you return to the US and complete your clinicals, the rest of the program, and become a doctor. My boyfriend is pretty much 1 year down, 1 year to go, roughly. And it's not easy. None of it is easy. Being long distance isn't easy. Being in medical school, not easy. Being with someone in medical school, not easy, but it works for us for various reasons. One, I'm a pretty understanding person and very empathetic, and it is something that's hard to relate to because it's the opposite of who I am. I am not in any type of medical or even analytical career. I don't understand science. I don't understand medicine. I've learned a lot about it, obviously, being with him, but it's never been my thing. I actually always sucked at science, like even elementary school science, like basic science, I was never good at. But I do recognize how hard it is, how much work he has to do, and also just what it means for him to even be a Black man becoming a doctor. So, for more context, less than 6% of the active physicians in America are Black or African American. I think about 10% of current medical students are Black or African American, and you may think that sounds better, but being a medical student is only part of the battle. You still have to finish, and it's not an easy thing to complete medical school, as you could imagine. I've actually met Black students the first or second or third time that I went to visit him who are no longer there. So every semester he completes, we thank God. Speaking of God and what works for us, I think that is definitely one of the things that works is having faith. Another thing is our personalities and just who we are as people. Also, we were together for several years before this happened, so we already had a foundation of trust and communication. The communication is important and also being understanding. He is very busy and has a lot of work to do and a lot of studying to do. He has to study for hours and hours every single day. So there are times where we could sit on the phone for 2 hours and catch up, but there are times where throughout the day we just text, we send voice notes, and we communicate that way. I know for some people that would not be good enough, but for us and the foundation we have and the type of people we are, it works for now. I had to get my ice and using my Tenzo cup and this big thick straw they send, I love it. Another thing that honestly makes it works for us is the fact that I have flight benefits. I work part-time for an airline and I had the ability to hop on a plane and go see him. He also could use my flight benefits to come to New York when he can, and being able to just go back and forth. It doesn't even really require much planning. I can decide the week before, a couple days before. As long as I have the days off work, I could go there. And that honestly is just an added blessing. When I took this job, we had no idea where he was going to be going to med school. But you have to have trust, you have to have communication, and you have to be understanding. And you take all of that, you have faith, and you also just have to commit to working through this process. So for us, it's working. For us, it's been good. Again, I'm just really proud of him for him to enter med school in his 30s, where he could have given up on this dream. He could have just been satisfied in his career. He worked in cancer research prior to going, and he could have just continued to do that and still had a good career. But for him to not settle for that and go for what he really wants, I just find that very inspiring. And yeah, I'm always going to support that. So I know it's not for everybody, but we just have another year of it and it is possible. So if that's something that you have to go through, just know you can make it work. And if there is a dream that you have in the back of your mind that you always wanted to chase, always want to pursue, as long as you are living and breathing, you can do it. So this is your sign to go for it. Submit the application, apply for the job, apply for the school. And yeah, if God has a calling on your life, it's not too late for you to answer that call. Okay, so cheers, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all enjoyed this tea. Let me know if you want more about travel, relationship, long distance, med school. Just let me know what you want, okay? I'm here to provide the content for you. See ya.